The second part of Laboratory 7 is actually a separate project. It does not require any changes. We just download it and unzip and run the program. So you see it now has the configuration window, which is programmed using another open source library, FLTK, or often pronounced Fulltext library, which makes possible to create and control this type of window with some gadgets to zoom and rotate the models loaded from our Wavefront object library. You can simply copy and paste from the main file any of the objects listed here at the top of our source and paste it in the path field and then load it to display. We can try maybe this Bunny 5000 object, just to copy it and paste in the path to load and just click load. So here, if we scale a little bit more, you see this chocolate textured bunny object that we can change the zoom, rotations on different axes. And as I change the position on the z-axis, at some point it just disappears from the view because it is now behind the far plane of the Frustromov view as captured by our perspective matrix. So we can bring it back, and besides using these scroll bar controls, you can also enter the values manually. So I can enter 10 and click the update button. Okay, so that brings the scale to the value of 10. In addition to this, you can also use the file manager view and go to some of our models here. For example, under Lab 8 objects, we can try to simply drag and drop one of these files directly into this field. So I guess we need to clear it first and then try to drag and drop. And as you click load, it will appear in the view, so obviously I need to make the scale smaller and move the boat on the z-axis to make it visible, and now we can try to rotate it. So you get the idea. I kept my notes about the actual project configuration changes and decided to share them with you in this handout, in case if you're curious what is happening here with the project setup. I don't have a lot of time to talk about all the aspects of this version setup, but if you wish to find out more about Fulltext library, send me an email and I can give you a link to a series of tutorial videos regarding this library, or you can also take an online course named C++ Object-Oriented Programming, where I use an exact same format of laboratory projects focusing on features of C++ and a practical side of using them while building a graphical user interface like this configuration window in a step-by-step approach.